Okay, so we focus a lot on this practical blog post, which is great for like the hands-on stuff. But let's switch gears a bit and talk about the scholarly article. What kind of, I don't know, bigger ideas does it have about computer vision and project management?
Well, this article, it kind of steps back from all the nitty-gritty details and looks at the bigger picture, and it's not just about automating what we already do. It talks about computer vision making completely new ways to manage projects possible, like giving projects, eyes and a brain.
Okay, now you've got me hooked. Tell me more about these new ways of managing projects. Like, what's the big idea here?
Well, the article dives into some key areas where computer vision is already making waves. It starts with like enhanced risk management. So yeah, enhanced risk management. It's one of the areas where computer vision is really like shaking things up.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about those AI drones spotting safety hazards like we talked about on construction sites. But that's just like one example.
Oh yeah, for sure. Think about like a project that's got a ton of moving parts, like a really complex manufacturing process. Computer vision, it can keep an eye on the entire factory floor, like in real time. It analyzes data from all these cameras, sensors, whatever, and it can like spot potential bottlenecks, inefficiencies, you name it, before they become huge problems.
So it's like having like a supervisor, one that never blinks and is constantly looking for anything that could like mess things up.
Exactly. Imagine this. You get a notification on your dashboard and it says, hey, output on line 3, it's slowing down. And it looks like there's a pileup of inventory over at station 5, That kind of instant insight, it lets you make changes right away.
Wow, it's like supercharged efficiency. But hold on a sec. Wouldn't that need like a crazy amount of data processing?
It does. And that's where this other really cool development comes in edge computing.
Edge computing.
Yeah. What it does is it allows all that data to be processed right there on site, instead of sending it all the way to the cloud and back.
Oh, so it's like having a mini data center right there on the factory floor making decisions like instantly.
Exactly. It makes everything so much faster and more responsive, especially for, things that are really time sensitive. And it's not just about speed. Edge computing also helps with like privacy issues. You're keeping all that sensitive data in a safe, controlled space.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so we've got risk management. We talked about efficiency. What else is this article like really hyped about?
Well, get this, quality assurance automation. The article, it highlights how AI can spot these tiny, tiny defects, things that even the best human inspector would miss.
Oh, like those videos you see online with the robot arms sorting through stuff super fast, picking out anything that looks a little off.
Yeah, exactly. But it's not just about being fast, it's about precision, Imagine an AI system, it can analyze microscopic images of like a circuit board and find defects that are way too small for us to even see.
Yeah.
That kind of precision can make a huge difference. Less waste, better quality, and in the end, your company's reputation gets better too.
Yeah, I mean, who wants a product recall? Nobody. But what about the people who do this now? The quality control inspectors. Are they, like, out of a job?
It's a good question. But this article, it stresses that it's more about, like, helping them, not replacing them. So instead of getting rid of jobs, AI can let those inspectors focus on more complex stuff, like solving really tricky problems or coming up with new ways to do quality control,
So it's humans and AI, like, working together?
Yeah, like a team.
Humans bring the experience, the, like, gut feeling and the problem solving, and the AI brings the speed and the data crunching power.
Exactly. It's a powerful combo. And speaking of powerful combos, one of the coolest things they talked about in the article is AI-driven annotation.
Okay, I'll be honest, that sounds a little techie. What is AI-driven annotation, and like, why should I care?
Okay, so imagine you're training an AI to recognize all these different tools on a construction site.
Right.
Hammer, screwdriver, wrench, all that.
Right, yeah.
The old way to do it was you had to manually label like thousands of images, which takes forever.
That sounds awful.
It is. But with AI-driven annotation, the AI can actually help with the labeling process. It learns from a small set of images, and then it can just, like, automatically label the rest.
So it's like a super-powered intern, right, who never gets tired and doesn't need coffee breaks.
Exactly. And it gets even more interesting. The article, it talks about how AI isn't just about analyzing this visual data, but also about explaining it,
Yeah.
Like systems that can spot a problem and then tell you in plain language what it is and what to do about it.
Well, hold on. So instead of just getting like an alert that says, warning, anomaly detected, you could actually get a message that says, hey, it looks like that crane is overloaded. You should probably check it out.
Yeah, That's the future we're headed towards. Systems that can turn all that complex data into something you can actually use, to make decisions. And this ties into another point they make about how computer vision is changing the way we track progress.
You mean like beyond those cool time-lapse videos of construction sites that we see online?
Right. We're talking about progress tracking that's happening in real time based on real data, not just like guesses or someone's report, Imagine a system that can analyze images and video of like any workspace, an office, a factory, whatever, and figure out how things are going compared to the schedule.
So instead of relying on someone to manually update a spreadsheet, we've got AI keeping tabs on everything, giving us a really accurate picture of what's happening.
Exactly. And this real-time data, it feeds right into those dashboards we were talking about earlier. The project manager gets this, like, bird's eye view of the whole thing.
It's like having a magic crystal ball that tells you where you are, where you need to be, and how to get there. This is starting to sound a lot like autonomous project monitoring, that thing we mentioned before.
It is, and that's exactly where we're going in the final part of our deep dive. We'll explore what autonomous project monitoring could look like in all kinds of different fields and how it could completely change the way we work.